Hello there guys, welcome back to the e-bike repairs YouTube channel. My name's Dash, I take apart and fix very fun and exciting stuff. Got this today. Well actually I've had this for a while, but I've worked it out today. It's a DeWalt self-drive mower. Model is a DCMWSP 564. Takes two 18-volt DeWalt batteries. That's, various stuff about it. It's taken apart at the moment, but hopefully by the end of this I'll show you it back together mowing. It now does this. Press in the flap like you're supposed to, and pull that. Just like that. What I did was, there was this original electronics box. It blew up. It let the magic smoke out. A new one from DeWalt UK, that's the part number for anyone interested in doing this properly, was I don't know, £205, maybe even plus VAT and delivery. I bought the mower for 70 quid on Facebook Marketplace, broken. It's still got all its stickers on it. It's not had much use. But this thing's died. Small, covered in epoxy, no real heat dissipation. Shit, really. Mess of things. What I had to do was get one of these. This is a generic sort of 40 volt, so 36 volt, so 10S series controller. So this is 5S and 5S, and the batteries are run in series for this sort of 40 volt or 36 volt if you're talking about e-bikes configuration. I'll walk you through the wiring in a second. Long story short, the safeties have been removed. The way it used to work was the power went up on the black wire, or the white wire, I can't remember now, all the way up there to the handle, to the switch in there, and came back down on the white, and that's what turned it on and off. And they went to the original positive connection, which is this yellow one. That was the negative, that went straight from the batteries to there. These were the motor output wires. That there went to something else, and that went to something else. There's a little indicator and some stuff. Anyway, don't need any of that. As I say, shit. So the negative now comes straight to the battery here. Sorry, from the battery there, and into the new control box. Hopefully you can see that, there. You have to wire in, on this connector, is what it came with. You have to wire in, there the old black, the old red, the brown and the yellow. The yellow isn't used. You had to wire in between the black and the brown. So there's our brown wire, just there, coming from the controller. And this is a 10k resistor. And this is a 10k resistor here that goes between the brown wire and the negative. That is some form of safety type thing. Maybe it's supposed to go on the safeties, I don't know, doesn't matter. These three go to the motor, so blue, yellow and green. I've got the green one going to the black one, the yellow one's going to the white one, and the blue one's going to the blue one, and it does turn the correct way for the blade. I looked and it's going that way, clockwise I believe, the correct way anyway. What else? Oh, so the original switch up at the handlebars, I had to move. There are 4 positions on it. The bottom 2 are connected with a capacitor, which confused this new controller into running all the time. So I connected them to the top 2, or I probably could have just removed the capacitor. You could have just chopped it off the bottom. But either way, you've got to open up the top to get to it all. And now it's simply continuity. So it just makes or breaks the switch, depending on if you're doing it, between the start and run wires, which are the 2 orange ones on a loop coming from this. That's sort of all there is to it. If you want to take this apart, you'll have to figure that out yourself, but it's loads of Torx bits and it's a faff, and you've got to get all the blade out. And then from underneath here, oh look, a puppy. Hello puppy. You've got to take out all the Torx 15 screws from the back of here, take all this apart, and then you can get to the switch and alter the positions on the back of the switch. If you can't figure that out, you probably shouldn't be doing that anyway, so is what it is, I don't need to show you. But yeah, hopefully next one is me finding out how to make that box fit inside there, and it's back together.